Hey there, my name is LexC, and I just wanted to give you a quick songwriting tip. Something that I learned a couple of years ago. A lot of people always ask me, LexC, how do you sing so well? And part of the reason why I sing so well is because I have what is called good breath control. Now, breath control is just being able to manipulate air and how it flows through your body, how quickly it releases through your body. So one exercise that I like to do to control or to improve my breath control is called a flat tire, or at least I call it a flat tire. And basically what you do is you take in as much air as you possibly can, and then you slowly let the air out. So you could use a straw, or you can just try to do like the air coming through your tongue and your teeth. You can use that way and actually make a flat tire sound. But the idea is to restrict the air passageway or the amount of space that the air has to travel through, so that you're forced to ration out your air and release it slowly. And that'll help you to improve your breath control, but also it will help you to feel how quickly you may be releasing air or how slowly you're releasing air, and then where that air is being sourced from. So an example of the flat tire exercise would be taking a big deep breath and then slowly let it out, making a sound like a flat tire. So all right, and you basically want to make sure that you're letting out every little bit of breath that is in your diaphragm or in your chest and your lungs. And the purpose of this exercise is basically, again, to get a better improvement on your breath control. You want to see how long it takes you to let that air out. So if you take all this air in and then pretty much immediately all the air is gone from your tire, then you know that you need to work on your breath control, and you know that you don't have a good handle on how much air you are releasing. So taking all that air in, and if you start to feel out of breath, then it's like, all right, maybe my breathing is a little bit too shallow. Maybe I need to do better with that, for lack of better words. So you want to do this exercise just like it is an exercise that you would do for your body. It is a physical exercise. You're just working out more so your diaphragm and your lungs. This one is not so much focused on exercising your vocal cords. It's really just controlling your breathing and airflow through your body. So you want to make sure that you are sitting up. If you're sitting down, make sure you have a nice good posture, and try to get like a nice airflow, a nice non-obstructive position or posture for your body to let that air flow through you as nicely as possible. I would recommend that, since this is like an exercise, you can do this 3 to 5 reps, right? So 3 to 5 reps each time. Maybe get out your phone or look at a clock, or you can record yourself on your phone and pay attention to the timer on there. Try to see if you can go a little bit longer than the time before. So if it took you 10 seconds to release all the air and be completely out of breath the first time, the next time try to go to 12 seconds, or try to go to 15, try to go to 20, try to go 25, and so on and so forth. And really just challenge yourself to see how much longer you can go, how much slower you can release your air. And it's basically the same principle as a swimmer holding their breath underwater, or a Navy SEAL holding their breath underwater. I don't know. It's exercising that lung capacity and realizing how much space is actually in your lungs, how much space is actually available for you to breathe, how much air you can actually take in. And then it's going to give you better control of your diaphragm in helping you to regulate how much air you let out, how much air you maintain or retain. You know what I mean? This exercise is especially beneficial, well, really for anybody, because you will learn where to place your breaths. If you are a motivational speaker, or just having conversations, you don't want to sound like you're out of breath when you're talking to people on the street. But especially if you're a motivational speaker, you don't want to sound like you're out of breath on stage, like you can't get your message across clearly. If you are a singer or rapper, as in like music, artistry, then it's really good to understand your breath control, because sometimes as a rapper, you'll have really long and complicated lines that have to be said in one breath. And if you can't say that line in one breath, then it makes your performance like dull, or it makes it seem like you couldn't actually do this rhyme in real life, like this is a studio rhyme, you know what I mean? Or if you're a singer, having the right amount of breath will help you to make sure you're hitting your notes. A lot of times, and for me, this is something that I have to work on too, when I don't have enough air, I'm really flat. That's something that I struggle with in general, making sure that I'm like not too flat on my notes, but especially when I don't have enough air in my lungs, I am extremely flat on my notes. And if you are the kind of singer who you want to do complicated runs and really long streams of notes, basically that's what a run is, then you cannot accomplish those runs without having good breath control. And when you're switching from like your regular voice, your chest voice, your head voice, falsetto, when you're switching between those different registers, you need to also be able to understand how to source your breath and how to prepare to perform those registers, and how you're going to source your breathing, how you're going to source your air to be able to hit those notes in those different registers. You know what I mean? So this was the flat tire exercise. I would say, honestly, you can really do this exercise anywhere. I mean, people might think you're a little weird or strange, but I mean, who's not? You're just around people making these random sound like you're hissing at people, right? But you can do this while I do this sometimes when I'm driving in the car on my way to work. It's about a 20-minute drive. I may do it like 5 to 10 times just riding in traffic. If you're on a walk, that's a really good time to do it as well, because you're not sitting still. So it's a little more relatable to if you were on stage performing, doing choreography, moving around the stage. If you're walking and doing the flat air test, it's a good preparation for being on stage and performing a song. Because realistically speaking, and depending on the song, honestly, but realistically speaking, you don't want to be a boring performer on stage and not moving around. So this will help for that as well. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tip of mine. Let me know what other kind of tips you would want to hear about, and other singing techniques you want to learn about, and I will get that video for you. But my name is LexC. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends, family, whoever. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace.